Smackdown, Smackdown, Smackdown. What do I have to say about Smackdown? Was it better than Raw? Was there a lot of bullshit tonight? Will I get my video up I talked about it at the Pro Wrestling Tees 1 Tees thing? Yes I will. Me and the Bullet Club? Yes sir, and I will explain more detail when I make that video. And hopefully I'll put more stuff on it too. But if there's one thing I wanted to address throughout all of this is, what could I say? Smackdown. First off, there's some good and bad to this show. A lot of bad, but let's get through the good parts first. As we kicked it off in Seattle, Washington, Daniel Bryan's hometown, who came out to a humongous pop, pretty much for a guy that still hasn't pretty much wrestled in 2 years. Still one of the most over people on this roster than mostly anybody. It's not a lot of people that you can say are over, especially for a guy that hasn't even wrestled in like 2 years. He's still over. Big pop. People were chanting Daniel Bryan and yes chances. He had a big smile on his face. People said welcome home, and he said, hey guys, we still got 2 hours left in the show. But as he began to talk, he talked about it was happy to be home in Seattle, and he said it was pretty much a 6-woman tag team match, Hell in a Cell rematch with Rude and Ziggler and pretty much Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal is a special announcement, but as Daniel Bryan continued to talk, Sami Zayn came out. Sami Zayn came out, pretty much doing his whole entrance as usual. As Bryan looked at him and disgusted, saying like, I've known you for 13 years and you have the nerve to dance and smile after all you did? Why are you out here even doing that? Pretty much. And as he pretty much danced his way down, to the ring and stuff, pretty much Sami said, I'm still the same Sami. He says he really is. He's still the same guy. And he called him a great guy and everything, but he pretty much told Bryan, like, I'm taking back control of my career that took 15 years to build, he said. And as he went on to talk, Daniel Bryan pretty much said, so I've been in your shoes, and he says, we're both skilled performers and everything, but at least Sami Zayn says Daniel Bryan can't wrestle anymore, which the crowd got pissed at and started to chant, Sami sucks. And he says, management says they never believed in both of them, but he says the difference between Daniel Bryan and Sami is that Daniel Bryan had the crowd on his side. And Sami says they never upheld their end of the bargain, so it may have been possible for him. But they did it for Bryan, though. And he said he doesn't care about them anymore, and it's amazing, he says. And, Bryan was told him what, Sami did, and he said you work smarter instead of harder, pretty much. You need to drop the martyr complex. Sami told Bryan that. Bryan you wouldn't have to been forced to retire then if you worked smarter than harder, as Sami told Bryan. Got my words mixed up a little. So you wouldn't have to retire in this building. And as Daniel Bryan pretty much looked in disgust, pissed, and he he just wanted to say something after all the stuff, especially when it comes to him saying he can't wrestle anymore. It's like almost what he did with Miz a while ago, last year, when Miz kept trying to talk about his career. Daniel Bryan got pissed and like he wanted to do something. Almost like he was setting up a Bryan and Sami feud right here. But he told Bryan, you are the best performers of this generation. And you was always 2 steps ahead. And you really did, your hardest. And somebody can never catch up. But now, you've broken your body. It's wasted. You've now become a housewife, pretty much, Mr. Bella. As Kevin Owens came out and pretty much told Daniel Bryan, you're a hypocrite. You spend your entire career being the underdog, but now you've become what you hate. You've become the authority now. But Bryan pretty much told Owens, I know what you're doing. You're trying to infect everyone with your poison, and you'll turn on Sami Zayn as soon as you have the chance to. And you only care about yourself. But Owens says, that's not true. This is what's best for business. and you're just the authority now. We don't need to listen to you. And Sami said, he's right, and Daniel Bryan is now a sellout. He's become everything he's hated now. That's what Daniel Bryan is, pretty much. And as they pretty much laughed at him, Sami Zayn said, Kevin Owens saved me. And pretty much as Daniel left the ring and they laughed at him, Daniel Bryan said, I'm going to find a couple of guys that can punch you in the face. So Daniel Bryan, it looks like he wants to burst out and go at him, but he knows he can't. So he's got to get somebody else to do it. And just to say, it's about being there at the whole Bullet Club thing yesterday. I know a lot of people said this. We know Daniel Bryan can wrestle now, but just wait till his WWE contract is over in the next, I believe, year, I believe, that or under a year, that everyone's saying it's gonna be him versus Cody Rhodes, Ring of Honor Championship. So I really do think he may be coming back, because if WWE's not gonna let him wrestle, he's going to leave and go back to wrestle on the Indies, and he most likely will be back in Ring of Honor. So I'm just gonna point that out right there. Next thing, 6-woman tag match, Natalya, Tamina, and Lana, God, still horrible in the ring, versus Charlotte, Becky, and Naomi. Carmella is on commentary with Ellsworth. And by the way, let me point out for SmackDown also, for anything, Michael Cole's on commentary tonight, replacing Tom Phillips since he's on an assignment. Don't know what that is, but Michael Cole was filling in tonight. The match itself was okay. I don't think it really went anywhere, or it was really, really exciting of it. Charlotte got the win over Lana. Lana, like I said, is horrible in the ring, figure 8. Natalya tried to attack her, but Charlotte got a chair and chased her down. And as, once again, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens were just sitting in the back, Daniel Bryan shows up and says, I found some guys, a lot of people that want to punch you in the face. And tonight you're going to be a tag match with Orton and Nakamura. Daniel Bryan did this. Kind of funny also that Natalya was passing by, pretty much walking as after she fled away. Pulp Fashion Files this week, pretty much Fandango and Tyler Breeze, as they were John Travolta and Uma Thurman. The Ascension, where they're talking about the gluten-free bun, and it says that, it's ridiculous, this 2B case, because we know it's the Bludgeon Brothers, but pretty much we got to save Breeze, as he fell on the ground having some OD-like coma from the movie Pulp Fiction itself, and they had to stick him with some injector, but when he woke up, he said the briefcase was gone, and the Ascension wanted to assemble the Fashion Four. So next week, I guess it'll be the Fantastic Four or Fashion Four. Listen, I don't know how long we're doing these Fashion File cases. They are entertaining, but even I wonder what's their end game. At least the Ascension is doing something, so at least they're giving them something to do. It's better to be buried all the time. And we kind of know the Bludgeon Brothers, even though they look like, I call them Discount War Machine / World of Warcraft guys. And we'll get to their promo later, but at least we got to the Fashion File was alright. Another weird thing about this show, which I kind of call bad, Sin Cara was out here of all things. We barely see him going against Baron Corbin. He says, you know what, I'm not giving you a US Open challenge, and I only care about me, so it's not going to happen. So Sin Cara pretty much beats Baron Corbin by count out. So let me get this straight. You guys put Corbin over Styles clean. Let me say it's clean over AJ Styles last week. But now he's getting beaten by Sin Cara and count out by, 90 seconds? Are they still pissed at him in the back? Are we trying to make this guy look even stupider than usual? Are they trying to get Sin Cara super over now that he's going to beat Corbin? I don't know. But this looked really stupid. Didn't he just become the U.S. champion? So why is he losing that fast? That's very strange to me. Very strange. And then, we're talking to the Usos and how, we got the tag division on lockdown. And so Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. By the way, Chad Gable is very short for some reason. I didn't know Benjamin was that big than him. Which they pretty much start rapping in a way and around about the tag titles. And he says, we're going to beat you, but, we respect you right now. They were going to shake hands, but then they just kind of did their hands like this to the Usos and left them off. So I'm sure these two teams will have a great match. Like I said, the Bludgeon Brothers, Warcraft, Darkness and Warhammers, I don't know. This segment next. Jinder Mahal, folks. Singh Brothers talked about their trip to India, even though this guy's from Canada. Talk about, I had the royal welcome, 5-star hotels and restaurants, the finest food. A young boy came up to him, pretty much asking him, you know, he doesn't get the same respect in the U.S. like he does India and everything. And, you know, this is, oh god, this is so funny. He has beaten every worthy opponent on SmackDown, and now he must lay down and challenge. God, this is so horrible. He wants to face Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series to prove who's the greatest champion or the WWE champion of all time, and that the people will be forced to grovel at his feet once he's slain the beast. Jesus Christ, I was hoping this rumor wasn't gonna be true. But let me finish the rest of this before I get my in-depth analysis on it. AJ Styles then came out and pretty much he said, "You beaten everybody on SmackDown. Like, I don't care about the whole Brock Lesnar thing, but you haven't beaten me yet." As Jinder says, "You are not worthy," and told him to get out of his face. He called Styles a loser, and Styles says, "If you was a loser, you wouldn't mind facing me for the WWE Championship." But Jinder says, "You know, this this is, you're not in my country, pretty much, so we're not doing this." As they said, "We are in your country, so pretty much I'm getting a title shot." Pretty, you know what I'm trying to say. And he pretty much did his back fist combination on Jinder. He attacked the Singh brothers and pretty much hit Jinder with a Pele kick. Let's get to this. First off, are they really gonna feed AJ Styles to Jinder Mahal to get him so over? And they will do, look like they're doing anything to get this guy over, that we're really gonna do this match at Survivor Series between Brock Lesnar and Jinder Mahal. God forbid it was even for both the Universal and WWE Championship. But this is stupid, okay? This whole thing is fucking stupid. First off, you got one guy, Brock Lesnar, who can barely wrestle probably over a 10-minute match anyways, and let's be honest, his matches have been very disappointing. Please, do we need to go back to the whole Braun Strowman situation at No Mercy nearly a month ago? Or how short these matches are? And Samoa Joe's was a little bit more intense, but, you know, 6 minutes still. And Braun was like 9 minutes, and that was boring. Like I said, you got one guy that's can barely wrestle over 10 minutes. You got the other guy here that's barely even over, that he comes out the crickets and just has horrible matches. I'm surprised we even fed Nakamura to this guy. Like, seriously, you gave him Orton a whole bunch of times. You killed Nakamura. You ruined him. Are we really going to have this guy, AJ Styles, has to put over this guy? Literally? Like, who wants to see this match? Who wants to see Brock Lesnar versus Jinder Mahal? Who could bore me the most in this match? This is gonna suck. I can't believe they're actually really going with this idea. When I heard the rumor, I'm like, this can't be true. But since he's laying down the challenge, Brock versus Jinder, I'm just sitting there rolling my eyes like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, seriously, this is insane to me. Like, literally insane. I don't know what they're thinking with this. What are we gonna see the same finish with the Singh brothers on Brock? Dude, I will laugh my ass off if Jinder Mahal beats Brock Lesnar. I will laugh. I will crack up laughing on the ground, because I just can't imagine that. And come on, you think Brock's just gonna lose to this guy? Like, seriously, of all the people he's gonna lose to, he's gonna lose to Jinder? Is he? I just hope they're gonna put both titles on the line on this, because this is fucking stupid. This is really stupid. Like, this is fucking stupid. What the fuck? Holy shit, that's bad. Bobby Roode winning against Dolph Ziggler, which this match didn't make sense to me either, how quick it was. It wasn't much to say from here other than the roll-ups and continuing this feud. And by the way, this is Bobby Roode's first loss on the main roster by a roll-up from Ziggler, and I guess we're continuing this, as Ziggler said, "I told you so," so we're continuing this feud. But I want this thing to end. I just think the promo was bad match last week, and now this match just really didn't really say anything. I'm not saying I don't even know if I can say they fucked over Bobby Roode now, and they pretty much ruined this now. Like, really? Like, he loses to Ziggler this quickly of all people? I don't know. Aiden English was singing back until the New Day came out singing and quoting lines, and even said something with Cardi B. They got bloody shoes and making money moves, pretty much. And as Rusev showed up. It is Rusev Day and says, "Oh, it's Rusev Day again." So they played his regular theme song on trombone. As Rusev said, "Rusev Day isn't a joke." And English is about to say Rusev Day, but Rusev said, "Not now." So it's going to be the New Day versus Rusev in English, because the New Day needs something to do right now. They're not going for the tag team titles right now. And Brock Lesnar, I guess now, will be there this Monday to address this challenge. God, I wonder how Paul Heyman's really going to have to do his best to put this over. I really wonder what he's going to say this Monday now. How is he going to try to put over this match at Survivor Series here, people? Last year we get a 20-second match with Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. I wonder how long this will go. I wonder how long until the crowd hijacks this shit. I wonder if this match is even going to happen. But it looks like it's going to be 100% confirmed if we got Brock showing up here Monday with Paul. So Paul's going to have to do his best to put this over. So I don't really know. I see a lot of hijacking in this match. And to be honest, I see maybe a 7-minute match, 9. I don't see Brock going over 15 minutes, or you gotta pay him overtime. Shit. I don't know. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens then went against Nakamura and Randy Orton in the main event. Really great match. Really good. Solid. Especially Orton hitting that back body drop on the table and Sami going through it. It was actually a really good match. Orton was about to pick up the win at the RKO. But as Kevin Owens distracted the ref after he took out Nakamura, Sami Zayn hit a low blow, a Haluva kick, and won the match, surprisingly. And as pretty much Nakamura and Randy Orton looked at each other and discussed, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and says, "What are you going to do now, Daniel Bryan? What are you going to do now? We've beaten the top 2 guys on Smackdown. What's next?" Daniel Bryan said, "It's not up to me. It's up to Shane McMahon next week." And Sami and Owens pretty much came back out. Once again, Nakamura and Orton looked at each other. Owens says, "This is our Smackdown, pretty much, and there's anybody can do anything about it. We run this place. And Sami is my best friend." And he told him to hug me. He says, He said, "Hug me and hold me tight," pretty much. So that was pretty funny. And to be honest, these two were the only really interesting things about this show. I'm glad Sami got a win. At least they're trying to legitimize him again. Orton doesn't really lose anything because he really got nothing else going on right now. Nakamura is saying too. So some people think it should be to build the Survivor Series. Trust me, at least these two are more entertaining. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are better than what Jinder Mahal is doing. He's the WWE champion. This was the only great thing about this show tonight with Sami and Kevin Owens just all over the place. Really establishing Sami Zayn as a heel, especially the whole beginning segment with Daniel Bryan, as he had such a huge pop, and they just pretty much winning his career then. Like I said before, that's Daniel Bryan, Cody Rhodes coming soon, or Bryan Danielson, Cody Rhodes coming soon, Ring of Honor Championship. But there was just a lot more bad than good from this show. Like I said, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens were the highlights of this show, really. Women's matches, whatever. Fashion Files it's alright. Sin Cara versus Corbin really made no sense to me. Jinder Mahal, fuck them, just because. Rude versus Ziggler, why is this feud still going? Is there anything else to say from this? I don't know, just like I said, a lot more bad than good out of SmackDown tonight. Alright, it was a lot of shit going on, but there's a lot of bad things going on, really. So, hey, that's my review for SmackDown this week. Once again, comment, subscribe. We're here every week. You know how this goes. Show the flow. Now it's going down. This is SmackDown. So I'm out of here. I will see you guys later. Peace out.